Hi guys, I'm Kev from sonsofcane.com. We're going to revisit the QiGong exercises. If you haven't seen, click the link above. And we're going to put some applications. As usual, I've got Big Chris with me. Hi mate.
Peace be upon you, my cane brethren. All we're going to do is take a couple of exercises we've done, a little bit more in depth in how to do it, a little bit more in depth bunkai from it, and using the palm stick as well. What we're looking at today is one of the first movements of the QiGong training, which is called the opening move. And what I'm going to do is teach you Kev, show you how to do it with a cane, 2 canes, palm stick, and some applications from the move as well. So this is a soft technique, but as you know from martial arts training, there's hardness in the soft. So to begin this move, we're not going to do a formal bowing. We want to stand with our feet about shoulder width apart, feet parallel. If you're in the chair, it's getting into a comfortable position because everybody will sit differently depending on their issue. So don't try, as we have had, trying to force Kev into a certain position because it's not a good idea. Soften the knees so you're not locked out, there's a slight bend in your knees and you're bringing your core in slightly, keeping your spine aligned, your shoulders dropped, so you're actually what we call nice and soft, so you're just going to relax there. When we begin this motion, whether you salute in, whichever way you do it, bring the palms forward, so the palms are facing the front. The key for this one is to remember to keep, the temptation is to lock your body up upright. You must keep your knees bent and soft, your core drawn in, your shoulders down, and as the palms go forward and they're going towards the top of your head, you're breathing in. When they get to the full extent and the palms come together, they're not directly over your head, they're slightly in front. Your elbows are going to draw into your side and you breathe out and your hands finish in front of your heart. Your elbows aren't flared, they're nicely dropped in. So it'll be breathing in through the nose, get to the top and breathing out gently through the mouth. This isn't a forced breathing like we do in karate. It's a soft breath. So from the side, palms are forward, they're coming up as they touch, you're drawing in, breathing out, and bring it into the centre. So this would be where your heart chakra is. So with Kev, he's in the ready position. So he's going to drop his hands down by his side. Obviously, he's got his spine aligned at the back, he's drawn his core in, his palms are forward, so it's like a sheet of glass is there, and you're rubbing your hands against the sheet of glass. So it's gentle breath in through the nose. As they get to the top, the palms come together, elbows are tucked in. As the hand is drawn down, it comes into the centre, elbows are kept in, hands come down, and a soft, slow breath as they come out into the finished position. To practice this, to start with, just do 3 at a time. The speed is not important. You can go slow, don't speed it, but if you take a minute to do the first move, it's not wrong. The important thing is to focus, draw in the energy, keep it in conjunction with your breath as you do it. So the breathing is the key to this.
Most wheelchair users know that we tend to hunch forward. We're in this position. When we're sitting, we're sort of like this. Having this exercise is teaching your back to actually get back to its natural alignment. So as you're coming up, you just find the shoulders are relaxing.
Okay.
And with this, I've not put any extra pressure on the backrest. The temptation to lean back and give it that is very easy to do. But if you just keep your same position, you'll find you're opening your lungs, your rib cage, your diaphragm, everything's opening up. You're breathing better, because wheelchair users, we do get chest infections, we do get back problems, shoulder problems, elbow problems, due to the fact that we're either walking on canes, hunched over in a wheelchair, or basically just sedentary.
As you do this as well, the drawing of the core in will strengthen your core and it will help your spine to realign as well. So it's a very simple exercise, but it's a very good one to start with, and as we progress through the sequence they'll get more complicated, and then what we will do is incorporate this into the soft form that I know, so you have a complete kata that you can do these training exercises with.
What we're going to do now is we're going to look at some bunkai. Everything we do, we tend to sort of see what the real life applications might be.
We'll also be doing this with a cane, so if you're a cane user, you've got the same advantage as well, applications whilst using the cane.
Look out for the bonus video at the end where, you've guessed it, palm stick.
So we're just going to do this with a cane. So I'm going to do side on, so you can see from the side and see from the chair perspective. So this will be my ready position. I'm going straight out to the side, nothing has changed. I'm breathing in, bringing my hands together, elbows in and drawing this in. Now what's interesting here is straight away, if you look at the hand position, we've got this nice palm on the cane, but if you remember our double tapping videos, we've got that strike. If you do the double-handed grip, if you go back to our Iaido drill, straight away you've got techniques. So your hand position again will develop what technique you can use. We've got hooking techniques with the point, so you can use palm stick techniques with the crook. So everything you do will change it. Changing the grip, you've changed the technique. So one simple exercise is giving you a lot of techniques straight away. Just going to show you one technique, but you'll see there's things we've talked about in previous videos which will bring them all together. But we're just going to utilise this one technique. This is just going to be empty hand. So Dan's just going to do like a choke or a double hand. So I'm bringing my hands over, I'm aiming my elbows for these balance points which we've done. So as I bring these over, I'm bringing them down. What he's done is presented his head. What I'm going to do, very, very carefully, is strike this region, and I'm going to give it a slight push, and you'll see his reaction. This is going to be about 3% power. So if you imagine that with all the little aspects that we've been treating, so I've drawn him in, I've stepped back, he's given me his head, and I'm striking. I can strike this way, it doesn't matter. You can see why I need the head guard with this. So, same technique but with the cane. It's going to grab, I'm going to bring this over, I'm drawing on this point here. I can hit the same point with the tap, which is good. So I haven't changed anything. If he comes in with a punch, I'm bringing this over, I'm bringing this over, I'm bringing this over. So you can use one technique to cover a multitude of attacks. So if you only practice one technique and perfect it, you'll find it will cover many, many things. If he does a nice bear hug with my arms out, so he's going around me, so he's trying to crush me or whatever, I can do the same technique, drive this in, and he's down. I can change my crook, bring it down, and I can draw it down and pull it in. So think about how you can be attacked and think about how you can use this one technique to cover a multitude of situations. Exactly the same for a palm stick. I could bring this in and straight away you should be able to see applications. If he just does a one hand grab this time, if I bring this down, hook onto the balance point, if I'm feeling really mean I can bring it down onto his joints. If he's close enough I can bring it down into his neck, the base of his neck, or I can just bring it down onto the top of his chest. If I really mean, I can use this point here, the third eye, and that will give me a good 2 to 3 seconds to decide my next move. But it's the same motion. So whether it's empty hand and I'm bringing it down, with the palm stick or with the cane, you can utilise the same technique. Because it's a soft technique, you are relaxed. If you're relaxed, you're not burning as much oxygen and fuel, and it keeps you calm. So these soft techniques can be really beneficial to practice to give you an advantage.
Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you like this video. Give us a thumbs up, drop us a line down below, let us know what you think, any suggestions.
Don't forget, sharing is caring, and we all know that you care. Don't forget to ring the bell, and as always, free the fear.